Digimon Seekers, Chapter 1, Part 12. This is the digital world. Words won't do. AG's ability to describe it simply wouldn't do at all. It's a cliched expression, but it would be more like a colony-type city built on an exoplanet in the world of science fiction movies. The sky is a sea of networks. The city is densely packed with buildings covering a small mountain, radiating out from the peak. The buildings range in height and quality from those reminiscent of the latest planned cities such as Denrin and the slums of the Middle East. On the other hand, there is absolutely nothing outside of the city in the surrounding area. Nothing of significance seems to exist. It's like a sand sea of noise, covered in sand, gas, and clouds. It's like a thin stream of junk data. So unexpected. What do they call this sort of thing? Cyberpunk. That's the best way to describe this. What's that supposed to mean? Lugaman poses the question to AG. I thought the digital world would look more natural. The image of the digital world that I saw in the lobby of DDL, which was apparently an AI's imaginary map, reminded me of beautiful nature in each of the 4 seasons. This place is called Slum. Lugaman speaks matter-of-factly. Slum. It is a city of security walls protecting the digital world and a hive of junk data clinging to the outer walls of those walls. Security walls? Another word he has never heard before. If you look carefully, this city, Slum, sits on a round surface. Ah, I see it now. Looking carefully, he can see that the horizon separating the sea of networks that is the sky and the shell of the security wall is round. It is clearer than, say, looking down at the Earth from an airplane. The digital world is protected by a security wall. It's a city stuck on an eggshell. So the interior is underground. On Earth, it would be underground. But this is the digital world. The areas are divided and protected from each other. The security wall, or the ground you can see from here, is the data processing, logical, and conceptual boundary between the real world and the digital world. If you try to go from your human real world to the digital world via the network, you will be blocked by the security wall. Wait, then when we code crackers were controlling Digimon with tools, what we thought was the digital world, it was just Slum. Yes, the Digimon that code crackers grab are just those running around Slum. Most code crackers don't even minklink, so they'll never even see this view. Lugaman's answer leaves AG speechless. For example, are AG's Tyrannomon and his friends chasing a Modoki Betamon somewhere in here? Have anyone gone beyond the security wall? Have they visited or observed the digital world? Humans? I doubt it. Though I bet that Ryusenji is researching a means to do so. Unprecedented. The digital world has never been visited by any human being, with the exception being Slum. Beyond the wall, so to speak, the deep digital world. Anyway, all knowledge and preconceptions about the digital world are turned upside down in AG when he borrows Lugaman's vision through a mind link to see what's at the bottom of the network ocean. It's easy to understand why the leaders of the international community are so reluctant to refer to the digital world as anything other than mankind's secret. This digital world can do anything to the real world and to mankind itself. Digimon are alive, and the world that harbors life, wherever it may be, is filled with an energy that makes no sense. Well, Lugaman takes a deep breath. A heads-up virtual monitor appears in front of AG's conscious mind, which was up until now only a thinking eye. It looks like the cockpit of a state-of-the-art fighter jet. It's like the cockpit from a robot anime. What's wrong, Lugaman? AG, you do remember why you came here, don't you? Oh, sorry. I forgot that you're a pathetic code cracker. A appears on the virtual monitor. Operation Wolf. Ah, Sons of Chaos, the SOC job. The shared briefing materials are displayed. According to the file at these coordinates, I am to be briefed on the mission in detail by a local member of the SOC. And I'm 2 minutes late. A Digimon, cloaked in rags, is looking down at AG from the antenna facility on the roof of the building. Asterisk asterisk stage, asterisk asterisk, asterisk asterisk type. No data is displayed on the virtual monitor. It's blocking the search. The only thing AG knows about it is that its size is about the same as that of Lugamon. You're late. It was indeed 2 minutes past the time specified in the operation data. Our leader, Tartaros, likes people to be punctual. We had some trouble. Surely you can give us a pass this time. The Lugamon replies, Hey, Lugamon. AG interjects, What, AG? Oh! The Lugamon is taken aback a bit. Before it knows what happened, AG is standing next to it. Oh, look at that! AG looked at his palms and tried to move his arms and legs. His clothes are the same he was wearing before. AG, where did you come from so suddenly? When you mind link, you can control a lot of things on the virtual monitor just by thinking about them, right? And there's a hololize command too. Since this is the digital world, I thought I could maybe hololize, so I gave it a try. And it worked. So you weren't scared that something might go wrong? You're pretty stupid. Or maybe brave is a better way to put it. Lugaman seems to have stopped thinking deeply. AG extends his hand and pets its forehead. Grr, huh? Did you growl at me? Don't touch my forehead. Lugaman bares its fangs. Whoa, sorry, but how can I touch you? You're a hololization. AG is surprised that he can touch it. Lugaman rubs its head with its paws like a cat. If a Digimon hololizes in the real world, it's just data. But if it hololizes in the digital world, the data is an actual entity in our world. Oh wow, a real hololization. AG manages to make sense of it. In case you're wondering, you can't get too far away from the mind-linked Digimon. In this case, me. Well, whatever. As long as it's easy. Standing next to Lugaman, AG turns toward the ragged cloth Digimon again. Like I said, I'm Codecracker Fang. I thought it was AG. The ragged cloth Digimon coldly rebukes him. No need to focus on the details. So what's the job? According to the information I was given by the interviewer, I'm supposed to, ask for the details here. I'm sure the interviewer also told you that this request is a test to determine whether you, Codecracker Fang, will be allowed to join the SOC. You've already been deducted 2 points for showing up late. A virtual monitor opens above the ragged cloth Digimon. A rough map of Wall Slum is displayed. The city is basically circular. The city was divided into districts as if it were a pizza cut in rectangular shapes. The center of the city is a hollowed-out area that looks like a volcanic crater. This is 6th Avenue. The Chuchumon mentioned it earlier. What I would like you to do is to survey and map this area that is painted in this color. As you know, Wall Slum is undergoing a lot of redevelopment. This is a place where information from the real world is constantly flowing in, and not a day goes by that everything is the same as it was. Mapping? So, you want me to make a map? Sounds fun. Wall Slum is very important to the SOC. We always want to keep our map data up to date. The Digimon tosses him a memory card type file. AG accepts it. A line of code appears on the virtual monitor in his hand. A mapping tool, huh? Lugamon understands the contents in less than a second. He is indeed a Digimon in this respect. All you have to do is walk around the area while running the tool, and it will auto-map it for you. We want you to investigate 9th Avenue. Lugamon laughs. Perfect. What do you mean? I've got some business to attend to. The Lugamon turns its head. Lugamon, are we good? I mean in terms of explanation? AG hurries after Lugamon. The ragcloth Digimon quietly sees them off. I pray that you will pass. For Tartarus's sake. I hope the day will come when I can call you a member of SOC. End of Chapter 1, Part 12.